testing. All right, we're finally online. Sorry for all that. We're hoping for some special flights today. We've actually got we've had quite a few 737s going through here, and most of them were test aircraft. So the 777X, I believe, is still out and may be back soon. Just waiting on it. We're going to just bear with me as I get some of this equipment up and running here. We're just a little bit of time. I'll try and catch any planes that are coming in while I'm getting this all set up. So yeah, I've got two cameras right now. I'm trying to get a third. Got a little compass here. and I'm still kind of troubleshooting my setup. But
Oh, very cool.
yeah. So I just stay back a little bit. And I don't get in anybody's way. And usually Ops doesn't have any problem with me being out here. They don't harass me or anything.
Oh, so no one's ever talked to you from airport ops or
But
whatever?
they come up to me and I just have have my badge and it's like okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna head home.
Okay.
Move on to other stuff. So, I think you're probably getting the sense there's no shortage of stuff to do.
Yes.
It's just a question of how much you can take on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep working on getting other folks involved in this so we can spread the work. I didn't update the emergency for that airplane, but I don't want to do it now. I'll be able to get a little more breakdown.
All right. I already see something that I want to change in my setup. As we slowly get rolling here, I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna working on the equipment, just trying to get everything dialed in here. All right, for some reason my second combo jack is not working for my microphone, so we'll just have to wing it. No pun intended. It looks like all the 777s are back, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're back for the day. Sometimes they'll go out, which would be awesome because they'll go right past us. All right. Yeah, looking at the board here, it looks like we do have some incoming Boeing jets. But as I found here at Boeing Field, it's typical that these test flights will sometimes just go away. So fingers crossed. Yeah, we'll see if we can get ATC going on the iPhone here. So hang on 1 second. This is part of getting it. This is literally the first time I brought this rig out, so I'm still working through all the little kinks. But welcome to Boeing Field. If this is your first time on the Geaux Flying channel, welcome. If you've never seen Boeing Field before, it's a small-ish airport around just north of the Seattle-Tacoma airport. Now it's just called C. This is where Boeing's facility is for delivery of aircraft to their customers, as well as a lot of the commercial aircraft test flights. There are 2 runways. The main runway is directly in front. I'm just kind of panning across it right now. It's hard to see it, but that is directly in front of us. And then down the field a bit is a parallel runway that they use for smaller aircraft, general aviation aircraft and the like. We'll probably stream for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours today. I do see some Boeing planes that are out doing their thing. So they come back whenever the heck they want, even if flight radar tells us otherwise. But yeah, we'll just make do and make it happen. All right, everything's looking spiffy. That's good. All right, that's a little bit better. Maybe not. Okay, I'm just going to hold the microphone. That's fine. I swear, I was in the office looking at some work stuff, and I've been hearing all these planes going by that were fairly large. Couldn't tell what they were exactly, and then I come out here, and it is dead silence. But that's okay. I'm sure there's going to be people by. It's a beautiful day in Seattle. This is if you follow Seattle weather, if you live in the area, you know how bad it's been for most of March. So this is a treat to be able to just really just enjoy some sunshine. I swear, I didn't even recognize the sun. There's Mount Rainier off in the distance. Looking good, as usual. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to shoot them my way. I don't, because I literally came here and then just kind of got going. I didn't really spend a whole lot of time preparing for the show today, but we'll see how things go today, because we're running some tests. Last time we did this, the phone ran out of power, and of course, when you run out of your cell data or your cell power, you are toast. There's no more streaming. So it's down to 90%. It says it's charging, but we'll see. We'll see. So you can see that Cessna right there. He's landing on that parallel runway I was just talking about. We got some business jet action. Just making some tiny adjustments to my camera's little trial head here. I'd really like to get ATC going. I'm going to try that next. Let me switch over here. Oh, well, there's there he is. All right, just going to switch to the other camera here. And while I make some adjustments to the main camera, you guys don't have to deal with watching that. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Let's see how far out these are. It says landing in 7 minutes. We'll see about that. All right. A little bit more of the audio go in, and back to our main camera. All right, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and go to make sure that we have that audio on. Which of course we don't.
Power unanswered, say again. Diamond 28 Delta Charlie, just east of downtown Bellevue, full stop Papa.
Okay, now we got ATC, so I don't
And
have to be
23
talking the
Delta
whole
Charlie,
time.
Boeing Tower, follow 520 towards the UW. Traffic to follow at the UW on the Green Lake, Cessna 1400 indicated.
We'll follow the 520 or look for that Cessna 28 Delta Charlie. It's 456 November as the traffic turns base.
For 456 November, roger, that's the traffic you're following.
Yeah, 56 November.
Jet 774 traffic for the parallels in the base, Cessna.
Okay, we're looking for it. Boeing Tower, Gulf Stream 365. Sure, Charlie, RNAV Yankee 32 left. Bellevue, inbound, landing with information problem.
All right.
Three runway 32 left, cleared to land. You're number 2 behind the Challenger 2 mile final.
Clear to land 32 left, number 2, 50 Charlie.
Receiver 56 November, traffic 2 mile final for the parallels of Challenger. Caution, make clear, doing.
All right, so we got a Challenger inbound.
No 121 Whiskey, number 3 following a Beaver, midfield right downwind, runway 32 right, clear to land.
32 right, clear to land, looking for traffic,
925 Echo, extend upwind, I'll call your crosswind. One Kilo Alpha Boeing Tower, roger, hold short of runway 32 right. 11 Kilo Alpha traffic short final for the parallels of Challenger, runway 32 right, cleared for takeoff, fly straight out.
All right.
362 Romeo Boeing Tower, roger, awaiting IFR releases.
Hear that a lot here. Waiting IFR release. A lot.
At 774, turn left, Bravo 4 or Bravo 3, contact ground point 901 off today.
Feel that in the desert. Probably don't see a lot of these.
774 affirmative for traffic on the other runway. Continue down the runway and turn left Bravo 3.
Okay, listen.
Lane 25 Echo, turn right crosswind. You're following Cessna traffic. Just join the downwind.
25 Echo, we are the traffic on the right downwind, and this one will be a full stop.
So we definitely have a lot of general aviation activity, and you know, this is typical of the Northwest because you often find yourself not being able to fly for extended periods of time.
1 mile, 1,000 indicated.
That's the one which was ring head, left 360.
Let's see if I get that. Okay, there
Boeing
it is.
Tower, with after 121 Whiskey.
Helicopter 6 Alpha Charlie, spot 8, cleared to land, wind 30012.
Cleared to land, thank you.
Skylane 25 Echo, runway 32 right, clear to land.
To left 360.
56 November, turn right Alpha 3, ground point 9er.
All right, got another guy on final here. There it is.
And Diamond 8 Delta Charlie, make that tight left 360 now.
Then tight left 360, BB8 Delta Charlie.
Skylane 25 Echo, runway 32 right, cleared to land. Traffic short final for the parallels at G280. Caution wake turbulence.
25 Echo, 32 right, cleared land. And we got that parallel traffic.
And a gas truck goes right. Hey.
25 Echo ready.
Get more space for Skylane.
And literally right above me. There he is.
Send you down with our base.
We'll send down, and you'll call our base 121 Whiskey.
can't
tip of
tell,
Vashon Island, requesting full
I am
southwest
out
information, Papa.
in what they call the non-movement area. So this is
hold over the north tip of Vashon, call me back
where
in 5
planes
minutes.
go and they taxi out to the hold short line right there, and then they get clearance from the tower
365
to
Charlie, turn right, Alpha
enter the
5, cross
taxiway.
runway 32 right, no delay for traffic, 1 mile final, ground point 901 off.
Right turn Alpha 5 cross, no delay, 50 trail. Tower going 49, 5 miles, no,
Approved runway 32 right, clear to land, your number 2, following Cessna, 1 mile final.
Base approved, clear to land, 32 right, 121 whiskey.
Diamond 8 Delta Charlie, you can continue inbound to runway 32 right, clear to land, your number 3 behind the Cessna, setting up for a 2 mile final.
Continue inbound to land, clear to land, number 3, 32 right, 23 Delta Charlie.
Why not? Get this guy on camera.
Cessna 8555, that's with you.
Twin Cessna 88555, continue circling, I'll get back to you in a couple minutes.
Perfect.
555.
Okay, we'll go right back over here. So you see something? We got a guy on inbound right now
1 kilo
on the
Alpha,
left side.
Good day.
Tower Boeing 949, radio check.
949 Boeing Tower, traffic, short final for the parallel runways of Cessna, runway 32 left, clear to land, wind 290-011.
Clear to left, 32 left, Boeing 949.
Up, I heard the Boeing. Cleared to land. I believe this one's a 737 MAX. We will find out.
Cessna 25 Echo, turn right, Alpha 3, ground point 901 off. St. Charlie Alpha, flight of Vashon arrival for runway 32 left.
Fly Vashon arrival for 32 left, 8 Charlie Alpha.
Cessna 88555, thanks for your patience, flight Bellevue arrival, runway 32 right.
88555, flying to Bellevue arrival, triple flight.
Gulfstream 236 Kilo Romeo, just a quick update, you are going to be number 2.
Says United, I believe. Oh, I saw this guy take off not too long ago. He's probably taking it up. A little test run before they deliver it to United.
Number 297 Papa
Let's see
Lima,
if
Boeing
he's
Tower,
gonna
Roger,
do
hold
a-
short, runway 32 left.
Oh, nope.
That's 121 Whiskey, turn right, Alpha 3 or Alpha 2, contact ground point 901 off.
There he goes, exiting a runway. So yeah, what we'll see is right before the aircraft get delivered to the customer, they'll be testing them out. They've got their paint job, but you'll get a number of the 737s that have not been painted yet. The tail, specifically the rudder, and the winglets will get
Cat
painted.
649, change of plans, I've got your release, you're going to be number 2 behind this Gulfstream.
What's up, Mr. Pip? How you doing?
Gulfstream 6 Kilo Romeo, traffic crossing downfield, runway 32
I think
left,
I've got
Alpha
this.
901
I figured out where the echo was coming, by the way, before, and that's because my 2 microphones were pointed at my mouth.
Charlie, I just want to verify
That
you
usually
are cleared
does
to
it.
land, runway 32 right.
Setting up to land, 32 right, 23 Delta Charlie.
All right. Corporate jet.
Gulfstream 6 Kilo Romeo, runway 32 left at Alpha 9, cleared for takeoff.
Gulfstream here.
Cessna 88555, number 2 behind a Diamond Star, midfield right downwind, runway 32 right, clear to land.
88555, we'll be looking for the Diamond, and if you have availability for 32 left, I'll take 32 left.
And Cessna 555 on request.
Nice to be able to get up and close with these guys, because usually when you're behind the fence line, that looks so much smaller.
4649, thanks for your patience. Wind 30013, runway 32 up, full length, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, full length, clear for takeoff. Yeah, 4649.
How's the heat down in Arizona, Mr. Pip? I mean, I know what you're going to say, but just in case.
78 Delta Charlie, stay parking.
All right, let's get this mic
78 Delta
down.
Charlie,
I am
roger.
tired of holding it.
Turn left, Alpha 3, hold short of runway 32 up.
Where's our friend at?
Two Boeing Tower, traffic 2 miles off the departure and climbing to 1,600, the Gulfstream departure from Harbor View at your own risk, westbound cruise.
All right, that's kind of nice. Hey, happy Friday to you as well. It's nice to get some sunshine here, I tell you that. I'll put down the audio level on that mic so it doesn't pick me up so easily. Stop down just. There we go. It's the quiet before the UPS jets. They start rolling in. There's a couple that roll in usually, and then, of course, take off as well. There's an Atlas 767 over there. You can see that. Yes, I do like the heat, but this is actually not too bad. This is not that cold. It's windy, as you can probably tell. It's not that cold. So the thing about Boeing Field, and Pip knows this because he's been here with me, is that we're in a valley that comes right off the Puget Sound, which is kind of where I'm aiming right now. And you can probably see Seattle skyline way over the ridge there in the distance. So that wind just whoosh comes right down the valley here. And of course, there's no trees or anything to block it, so it is very, very windy. And if you have a reverse flow, the wind's coming from Mount Rainier, it's just yet another valley opening on the other end over there, right there. See? So not a ton of fun if you're not properly dressed, as we found out in January. Nice. Go back to our fancy business jets across the way. A lot of them parked here today. Not as many as when we have sporting events, but the Mariners opened up yesterday. It's the opening day here with a loss, unfortunately, but how did we lose ATC? That sounds like we did. No, did we? Seems like we might have lost it briefly when I got a phone call. That, boys and girls, is why you don't use your phone as a mobile hotspot.
Cessna 7 Papa Lima, traffic 1-2 mile finals, Boeing 7 runway 32 left line up lane.
32 left line, plane traffic right, 7 Papa Lima.
Switch over to my other camera here. Not that one. That one.
Cessna 8 Charlie Alpha, turn left, Bravo 7, ground point 901 off today.
Bravo 7, ground point 917.
I'm going to try and catch some of the heavies coming out of Seattle International. I just got to get that camera aimed up
Make a
there.
right crosswind departure towards Stewart Park, runway 32 left, clear for takeoff, wind 29012.
Yeah, it is quiet here. You know what? It was so busy when I got here around 11:30, so I think I'm going to have to start adjusting my time to come here because there is not a lot going on at the moment. All the general aviation guys are out right now because it's a nice day to fly, but aside from that...
There you go, 6 Mike Juliet, just waiting on.
Good afternoon, Boeing 7 mile final for 32.
Park runway 32 left, full length, clear for takeoff, wind 29012.
All right, let's see what we got coming up here.
Runway 32 left, full length, clear for takeoff, all departure approved.
Clear for takeoff, 32 left, full length, all departure approved.
Would you look at that board? Look at the inbound there, right at the bottom. Knew we'd get one in.
About 7 mile final for 32 left.
102 Boeing Tower, wind 30013, runway 32 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 32 left, Boeing 102.
Cessna 7 Papa Lima, contact Renton Tower 124.7.
Contact Renton Tower 124.7, 7 Papa Lima.
More 1818 runway 32 right, clear to
poor
land,
guys on
29014,
general aviation. What
traffic
are they
joining
doing?
a 1 mile
Taking off the big
parallel
runway.
citation.
Alright, clear to land, 32 right.
All right, switch cameras here.
Cessna 4 Victor with continue straight out, I'll call your right turn.
Continue straight out, your call right turn, 4 Victor with you.
Whiskey, make a right turn towards the stadium's traffic at the Mount Baker Tunnel inbound 1,400 indicated the care.
Make a right turn towards the stadium, looking for traffic, 444 for Victor Whiskey.
1918 traffic just off the departure and flying towards the climbing through 1,200 indicated.
Looking, good morning. Boeing Tower, Sky 444 Victor Whiskey.
So 4 Victor Whiskey, roger, pass behind the caravan.
Pass behind the caravan, 444 Victor Whiskey.
Got him in sight, come on.
Register and the Cessna has you in sight.
All right, next up is a MAX 10.
Field data is Quebec current when 3018.
It's our Boeing Field Tower Pacific, Jet 35 visual 32 left.
Jet 35 Boeing Tower, continue. Jet 6 Mike Juliet, traffic top mile final, the citation, runway 32 left, Alpha. If you can make Bravo 4, left Bravo 4, looks like if you can't, continue down to Bravo 3, left Bravo 3, ground point 91 off, so just no delay traffic full.
ATC's wigging out on me here. See if I can't refresh here.
Pacific Jet 35 traffic, right, section heading to your right 2 miles for the parallel runway Caravan.
Pacific Jet 35, east side.
Pacific Jet 35, ready. More 1818, update on the traffic at 2 mile final for the parallel over citation.
We got him in sight, keep it in sight.
More 1818, thanks. Clear Jet 6 Mike Juliet, runway 32 left, clear for takeoff, no delay on the roll, please. Pacific Jet 35, runway 32 left, clear to land, 290 on 4.
Alright, runway 22 left for clear to land, Pacific Jet 35.
That was a nice takeoff. Got another one here lining up, ready to get out of here.
Jet 6 Mike Juliet, contact CL departure, safe flight.
Thanks, sir. Ground departure. I'll see you next time. 26 Mike Juliet.
10 more 1818, turn right Alpha 3, ground point 91 off today.
Kenmore Air is here. They service the Puget Sound area. Bunch of float planes and caravans. Pretty neat little airline if you just want to fly locally or go to the islands. The ferry system in Washington State is extensive. Problem is, everybody uses them, especially in the summer, and you have to wait hours to get on one. So sometimes it's worth paying a little bit of money and taking a plane over there. There's a new airline that just started up there with a bunch of Pilatus PC-12s called Seaport, and it goes between Seattle here at Boeing Field and Portland. Imagine that.
201 Delta Victor, Boeing Tower, Roger. Stand by just a moment.
Hello.
21 Delta Victor, wind 30012, caution wake turbulence. The Learjet departed the parallel runway 2 minutes ago. Runway 32 right, clear to take off, over departure approved.
I wonder what this guy's up to. Maybe another one waiting for his IFR release. look what we got coming our way. Nice. Very nice.
Auto 726, Kilo Papa, wind 30013, runway 32 left at Alpha 8. Cleared for takeoff. The traffic just departed the parallel. They'll be northeast bound as they are moving.
All right. So obviously he will be taking off. He or she. It. Whatever.
Boeing Tower, Priester 62 with you on the ILS, runway 32 left.
Priester 62, Boeing Tower, wind 31014, runway 32 left, clear to land.
32 left, clear to land, Priester 62.
Okay, so flight radar is absolutely messing with me. There was a 777X on that board, and now it's not there. I'll take a look in a little bit, see what's going on.
6 Kilo Papa, contact you all departure, safe flight.
See you later, 6 Kilo Papa.
Yep, flight radar definitely messing with me. That's 737 MAX 9.
Tower Falcon 822 Lima Charlie, ILS 32 left, request a long rollout.
822 Lima Charlie, Boeing Tower, continue traffic, may hold in position, and long landing is on request.
So we'll continue to Lima Charlie.
He's out there, so he's holding in position. We got another aircraft on approach. He's on his final right now. It is windy out here.
City 188, just be a moment, but be ready to go. It'll be a tight window.
Be ready, Jet City 188.
take a look at our Max 9 on the approach end of the runway.
City 188 traffic, 5 mile finals, Falcon, runway 32 left at Alpha, Atlanta Point.
Climber weight, 32 left.
3062, no delay off the runway, turn right Alpha 5, cross runway 32 right, ground point 9 around the other side, good day. City 188, runway 32 left at Alpha 8, clear for takeoff, 30016. Alpha 2, Lima Charlie, your long landing's approved, wind 30012, runway 32 left, clear to land.
32 left, clear to land while landing, thank you. 2 Lima Charlie.
Netted 4214, Boeing Tower, good afternoon, just waiting your flow time.
4214, yep, wait, thanks. Boeing Tower, live flight 39.
Flight 39, Boeing Tower.
About 15, 10 to the east, 1,800, sending into harbor view. Intercom, 463 Hotel Bravo, we're not
Landing at harbor view will be at your own risk, altimeter 3018, wind at the field 30013.
Thanks, sorry about that. Flight 39, appreciate it.
City 188, contact Shell departure, safe flight.
Departure, Jet City 188.
Boeing Tower, good afternoon. Twin Star 2358, ILS 32 left, full stop.
2358, Boeing Tower, wind 30013, runway 32 left, clear to land.
Clear land 32 left, 2358.
Boeing Tower, similar 2839, 5 north of Green Lake, inbound.
2839 Boeing Tower, fly the Green Lake, traffic 1 mile east of Green Lake appears to be eastbound 2700, type unknown.
All right, let's go back over here. Let's see, check on our Max 9. Still hanging out at the approach end. Guess he's doing some checks before he gets on the runway.
Two Lima Charlie, turn right, Alpha 1, ground point 9 off today.
It's a great day to be live streaming. It'd be nice if we had a little bit more traffic, but we're just experiencing a lull. This is the mid-afternoon lull here at Boeing Field. Generally speaking, it picks up again around 4:30, and then it's pretty active with freight traffic. Usually, 4 to 8, somewhere around there, 5 to 8, just depends on the day. I will not be sticking around for that today, mainly because my battery tells me so. But I'm going to try and get this Max 9 and take a look and see if we got anything else coming. Boy, it is easy to get a suntan when you're standing out in the middle of the ramp. There's no shade anywhere around you. Whoosh. All right, I still don't see anything, so no activity yet.
Flying 572 and Tango, Boeing Tower, transition approved. Traffic off your right wing, 1 mile inbound for the field is the Caravan 1500 indicated. Port traffic in sight. Plane 2 and Tango, Roger, when you make your westbound turn, just pass behind that traffic. More 2839 traffic off your left wing, 1 mile southbound 1000 indicated is a float plane. They have you in sight. They'll pass behind you in their west.
2839, thanks.
And more 2839, wind 30012, runway 32, right cleared to land. Traffic may depart the parallel, Boeing 737, caution weak turbulence.
All right, 32, right clear to land, and we'll...
May depart, I like that.
2839.
This guy's gonna be... He's got VIPs coming or something soon, because he's got the stairs down. Unless they're just working on it. It's a DA-42, I believe. Can't even hear it. It's, interesting paint job. Would that technically be called a livery? Don't know. I do not know.
Sorry, 2358, turn left or right next intersection, ground plane 901 off today.
Intersection, ground way off today, 2358.
Headed to 4214, traffic midfield right downwind is for the parallel runway Caravan, wind 300 at 12, runway 32 left, full length, clear for takeoff.
4214, clear for takeoff, 32 left. Good afternoon, Tower. Quad 723 Kilo Papa, visual 32 left.
723 Kilo Papa, Boeing Tower, wind 300 at 12, runway 32 left, clear to land.
All right, here goes our max.
3 Kilo Papa.
Plane 2 and Tango, traffic departing straight out Boeing 737.
Boeing Tower, Cessna 13312, approaching Vashon, inbound for full stop with information Quebec.
Well, that was
Cessna 13312,
highlight,
Boeing Tower,
I guess, from today so far. Had some 7-3
Fly to
activity.
Vashon arrival, 13312.
That's okay. This is it's fun to test out the equipment and see what's working, see what's not working. I already have a list of things going, but
4214, contact CL departure, safe flight.
I think one of the things that we got to make a change to is not the equipment, but when we show
right
up
Alpha 3,
here.
ground point 901 off today. Plane 2 and Tango, frequency change approved today.
I got a guy on final.
Beaver 72 Tango Tango is 4 miles southwest of North Vashon.
This is one of those seaports.
Craft following Boeing Tower 118.3, say again.
Pilatus PC-12. That's kind of... All right. Take it.
Number 9161 Alpha, Boeing Tower, unable Kent arrival for the north flow. Apply to downtown Bellevue or North Vashon Island and report.
You can see him out there. You can see the lights.
Boeing Tower Beaver 72 Tango Tango is coming up on North Vashon 1600 for landing with the ATIS.
72 Tango Tango, Boeing Tower, fly the Vashon arrival. Traffic 3 miles to your east is a light flight copter and northbound 1500 indicated along the shoreline.
Okay, 2 Tango Tango's looking.
Cessna 312 traffic, your 2 o'clock, 1 mile northbound helicopter 1500 indicated.
We got that helicopter in sight, 15312.
Q61 Boeing Tower. Q61, departure from Harbor View at your own risk, northwestbound approved.
There it is, Seaport. So they are the second airline to fly here, or at least the second airline flying here at the moment. All their PC-12s are painted silver, which is an interesting color. Well, so look down the arrival end of the runway here. Another great view of Mount Rainier.
Pilatus 3 Kilo Papa, turn right at Alpha 5, cross runway 32 right, contact ground. Alpha 5, cross 32 right, and... That's the 13312, runway 32 left, clear to land.
32 left, clear to land, 1312.
Boeing Tower, Copter 8038 Alpha, spot 8 north liftoff, westbound departure, Quebec. Copter 803 Alpha, Boeing
I see
Tower,
another
position.
737-9 or Max 9 on the board here, but when it doesn't, it says it's going to arrive in 20 minutes, unless it's coming from Renton.
Boeing Tower, Cardinal
Probably not likely, because it's not even live on Flight Radar. So my guess is that it was scheduled to arrive, but it is not now, or it's delayed as usual.
Beaver 72 Tango Tango, follow Cessna left base, runway 32 left, clear to land number 2. Clear to land number 2, 32 left, 72 Tango Tango. Cardinal 34156 Boeing Tower, fly to Green Lake arrival, runway 32 right. Green Lake arrival, that's 32 right, 34156. Helicopter 803 at Alpha, spot 8, clear for takeoff. Bus barn departure approved.
Spot 8, clear for takeoff, bus barn departure approved, 3 Alpha.
Wait, whoa, the wind's blowing the whole camera. I haven't seen that happen before. I've had my tripod get blown over. It's this little mat box that we have on the front of the camera. That's that Robinson R22 over there. Oh, that's a 44. My bad. The 44, and he is... That's not him. His engines aren't even spinning. Never mind. Go back to our approach end here. See if we catch something.
November 13312, roger, contact ground.
See, that's what I'm talking about there. This thing turns into a big wind sail when it's windy. So, yeah, I just have to keep an eye on it. It's steady. It's just that it blows every now and then, like this camera is, that I'm aiming at it.
Cardinal
All right.
34156, runway 32 right, clear to land, wind 310 at 14.
32 right, clear to land, 34156.
He stopped in her, yeah. There he is.
Beaver 72 Tango Tango, contact ground.
And he's going away from us. Of course. Can't even get a drive-by by a float plane. So I will say this much about Boeing Field, that it is the best airport to be at during the time that the Blue Angels are visiting, because they do park here. And that's usually one of our busier, I mean, you can see I've got a couple of the past years, I think, with the Blue Angels. And, you know, they're of course, the takeoff and the formation landing is all really cool. However, you can see the tree line back here. The show itself actually takes place behind that tree line. So while this is the greatest airport to be at when they're visiting, it's not the best place to watch the show. So I'm going to have to get Pip up here, and he's going to broadcast the show or the airport. We can flip for that. And then we'll see about switching back and forth during the show. Got an A340 here. See if I can catch him. Lufthansa A340. So the reason why that flew right over us is because we're just east of the flight path for the runways at Seattle International. Well, folks, I am looking at the board and I just don't see anything interesting. So I think a little test run went pretty well here. For those of you who are lurking and for those of you who participate, I appreciate it. We're going to come back probably again when it's busier than it has been today, because that's the thing about plane spotting, especially at a lighter traffic airport like Boeing Field, is that it comes in waves. And even SeaTac, I don't see a lot of activity taking off right now. So, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it. But thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
Charlie Foxtrot Charlie Sierra, Papa with the traffic in sight.
On the clock. Helicopter traffic crossing center line 300 feet down, no factor. Alpha over Dreamlifter. Broad Tower, Silver 2 Tower Alpha, with Dreamlifter information, looking for full stop in the building. System 27 Nick. 2 left point, flight Dreamlifter arrival, runway 14 left, reported to be in the ballpark. Fly the Dreamlifter arrival for 14 left, reported to be in the ballpark. Delta 278 Tower Alpha. That's 267 Mike, thanks for the patience. Crossing winds with 3207, runway 14.